Tide Talk Web is back. Well, I was going to do something after the game last night, or yesterday afternoon, but I just want to collect my thoughts and think about things. Let's go through all the positives. Well, we're 5-1, which there's a lot of teams that like to be 5-1. I'm sure Ole Miss would kill to be 5-1, and I thought at this point in the season they were better than Bama. So there's that. Georgia's already got a loss, and Georgia's going to be fighting for their life next week when they play Texas. So, we're still in a good spot. We only have one loss. It was rough, and it was to Vandy and all that, but that's in the past. This is a new week. New things going on. It's the things I don't think we really got answered against South Carolina was, could our defense on third down get better? Nope. They made about 60+% of third downs regardless of yardage and distance to complete those. I think they were 12 of 18, something like that. I mean, it was not good. Now, the effort was there. The guys were charging. They were going after it. We got 4 or 5 sacks. That's great. But what's not great is the fact that that's not improving at all. I still feel like we're still kind of fumbling our way in the dark, trying to figure out, do we want to run? Do we not want to run? Now, we did run, so that was good, and we did get after that. Milroe did not have a great day. If I was going to judge the offense and defense, I'd probably say C- on both. Like I said, that 4-2-5, I just don't know if it's working on third downs. A lot of times we're seeing, things that they shouldn't be converting. We're seeing shovel passes. The things that they are getting, I feel like it's discipline. We're letting guys get behind us and not paying attention. And that's a us thing. That's not what the other team is doing. We got to remember Lenora Sellers, their quarterback, is not a great quarterback. He's an okay quarterback. He's a mid-grade, mid-line quarterback. He's nothing special. He's not a Quinn Ewers. He's not, really good. He's just not. That's the thing that I think you get nervous about. Now let's look at the grand scope of college football from yesterday. Another wild weekend. There were so many people that won that I was like, there's no way they're going to win. Oregon beating Ohio State, didn't see that coming. Vanderbilt beating Kentucky, didn't see that coming. These things that we're seeing, it's I don't know if it's a parity thing. I don't know if it's because of the NIL, a lot of this talent has gotten spread out, so you're not seeing all these teams be super dominant the way we used to be seen. Or I don't know if it's the fact the Terminator is analyst for ESPN, not at Alabama anymore. Now DeBoer has a history of playing down to all of his opponents. That is very much so a fact. Now, do I think we need to throw the baby out with the bathwater? No, I don't think so. I think DeBoer is the right guy for the job. I think maybe some of the position coaches, as far as OC and DC, maybe not the best. We do know that Nick Sheridan was let go or forced to let go before from DeBoer. I will be shocked if they keep playing the way they've been playing at the end of the year, if we still have the same OC and DC heading into 2025. But let's pull it back. Let's say, hey, we got to win. That's great. Now let's get ready for Tennessee. Third weekend Saturday. Tennessee did not look good against Arkansas, but we all know that Bama is Tennessee's biggest rival. That is a fact. Alami Aleva, if I'm saying his name right, the Tennessee quarterback, he did not have a good game. I expect him to have a good game against Bama. Now, I'm sure we're going to break down some tape of what Arkansas did to beat him, and we're going to probably mimic some of that. But like I said, we still have problems big time on third downs. It's our absolute kryptonite. We're going to have to fix that. The offense, still I feel like we're struggling to figure out, do we want to run? Do we not want to run? That going forward, they're going to have to iron that out. Offensive line is okay. There was a few plays there that if Milroe would have hit Williams streaking down the sideline, it would have been 14-0. And then 2 drives later, we score again. It's 21-zip. Game's over. We kept letting him hang around. And there's some coaching issues too that I even question. I think we got about 40 seconds left till halftime. and we're taking timeouts. And I'm like, the way we're playing, like, just take a knee and go to halftime, and they're taking timeouts with 20, 10 seconds, whatever it is left. And in 97 seconds, they scored 9 points. Like, guys, come on. Like, what are we doing here? Let's play smart and get to halftime if we have to. It's some of these things with clock management, taking timeouts in the weird spots, they're kind of questionable. I'm not going to lie. Like, am I coach? Nope. I'm not coach, so I can't make those calls. But looking at it, even if I was in that predicament, I'd be like, nah, let's not do that. Let's just go to halftime and regroup. Milroe didn't have a great day. He good enough, but he didn't have a great day. Like I said, it's just, that defense, again, that's the concerning part. And when you go up against high-scoring teams and teams that are disciplined, they're going to eat you alive on that third down. And that's something we're going to have to get better at. I mean, that's bottom line. No ifs, ands, or buts about it, but when you look around the grand scape of college football, it feels like, especially in the Big Ten and the SEC, people are trading losses and wins. It's not like it was where you had one or two teams that was dominant, that was not going to drop a loss. This year is different. I think the landscape of coaching is different too. The guys like Nick Saban are pretty much been pushed out. They play music at practice. All the kids are making money. It's really not about the team. It's what are you going to give me? And some of that could be why we're seeing some of these teams trade and win losses back and forth, because that old school mentality is kind of gone. And that's something that we may see going into the future of this. The biggest thing for us next week is Tennessee can run. Tennessee can pass. Now, we know that Arkansas threw them off their game 100%. There's no way, no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Everybody's going to be fighting not to get 2 losses. If you get 2 losses, you're pretty much pushed out of the playoff picture, where teams like, Navy or Army or whoever is going to be the last 3 and 4 teams in the playoffs because they're not going to have 2 losses. So that's definitely a concern as we head into next week. Now, Tennessee, everybody knows you throw all records out in rivalry week because it can all change. Tennessee, they can pound the rock. They're pretty damn good on defense as well. They have a pretty good defensive line. They're as good or maybe slightly less, but as good as South Carolina. South Carolina's got 2 dudes. Kennard, for sure, number 5, is a first-round NFL draft pick. There, no ifs, ands, or buts about that. That's period. He ate our lunch. Tennessee is a pretty darn good defensive line. We're going to have to fix some of those issues and breakdowns big time going into Tennessee because, they can also run. They can pass. They're pretty darn good. So that's something we're really – and we got to go to Knoxville. So that's something we're really going to have to taper down and work into. But like I said, we got to win. We're 5-1. A lot of teams would love to be 5-1. A lot of things to iron out heading into Tennessee. Third Saturday in October is big. Hopefully we can pull it off. A little nervous because we're having to go to Knoxville. They're going to be hyped up. They're going to be coming off a loss. We're not. It's going to be a battle. It's going to be a big-time battle. As far as a prediction for it, at this point, I'm 50-50. Like, I hate to say it, I don't have any overwhelming feeling that we're going to win it. I just hope we can stay in it. That's the biggest thing. Anyway, I'll have another video for you later in the week. And till we meet again, Tide Talk Web is out.